And hello there, my sweet netherlings. Come on in, come on in. It's good to see you. Get in here. Come on, it's cozy hours. How are you all doing? How are you doing? Get in here. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's wonderful to see you all. Come along, come along. Hello, hi, 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 hi. How are you? How are you all doing? The club is open. Get on in, get cozy, take a seat, take a seat. I hope you're all doing wonderfully. I certainly am. It's been a day since our last stream, and it's been a day that I would like to have been spending with you. So, with that in mind, how are you doing actually? Have you been looking after yourselves while I've been gone? I hope you have. I've been a busy little demon while I've been away. It seems as if there's been well, my sink sprung a leak, and thusly I had to get to work on doing the, the ever manly job of just fixing the sink and doing my thing, being very repairy. I had to use like wrenches and everything. Oh, it was fantastic. It's good though. It's good. It's fixed. I'm doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Oh. Doing good, just sewing accessories for your dress. Oh, nice. Wild Monarch might lurk this stream because it's my mom's 50th. I'm spending time with her. Hope you have fun with WUWA. RIP to Scars. I have no idea what that is. I have no clue. No clue what's going on there. But a happy birthday to your mother. Happy 50th. Hope she has a wonderful day, and I hope you get to enjoy it with her. Of course, of course. Now, I have to admit, I am waiting for WUWA to finish verifying its file integrity. It seemed to be in a bit of a loop when I started, so I've been tooling around, and I had two options. I was like, delay the stream a little bit, or just to hope that the file integrity verifies while I'm there. So we're keeping our fingers crossed and hoping for the best. But if this does have to turn into me going away and coming back, then it could be worse. Could be worse. Oh, Prince Violet. Morning, Zanny. Just wanted to say your intro music has been waking me up at a good time lately. It's very pleasant. Thank you. Well, thank you. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Thank you for the gifted member as well. Well, I'm glad my intro music, Violet, actually is able to get you up and going. I'm really glad I chose it. Really glad I chose it. So, I'm vibing for sure. It's a good choice of music, I think. I think it is anyway. And as always, I have my lovely little blanket of netherlings in front of me, presented by the amazing Malu, who I am very thankful for. And of course, this was just really great. I've just become so attached to this thing so quickly. Honestly, so very attached. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. I wish I had your intro music on a longer loop. I really love it. I keep saying this and I keep forgetting. I keep wanting to go, oh, why don't I release like the intro music and the loading screen as like a 1 hour loop? Because I feel like that could be really funny. And it could be like a club Netherbrand type hip hop beat to study / relax to, which, heck, I think that would be quite fun. I think that would be kind of fun. I could do that, I'll ask the Dark Overlords when I have my meeting with them if I can do that, because I think that would just be really funny. Because like an hour of it just looping over and over again would actually be kind of cool. Please do it. Yeah, I'll see. I will push my luck and I will see if it can be done. For sure. I definitely will push my luck. You know me, I love to push my luck. Okay, now I'm still waiting for Wuthering Waves to figure out what it's doing. It's still ticking on over. So heck, we can just chill for a moment while I keep my fingers crossed and twiddle my thumbs. Speaking of, oh, I'll turn it into an April Fool's joke in which the stream never starts. Oh, I would get so deeply roasted from that. So Zander would be a Wuthering Waves character if his hair was purple. Oh, purple hair. Purple hair is a vibe. I need to figure out just hair colors in general. I mean, I've got the pink at the back. The pink kind of works, the purpley pink. The purpley pink kind of works, you know, like kind of works. It's just a bit, you know, there. It's kind of a little bit hidden though, which I can totally get. I can totally get. Also, this the Wuthering Waves is lying to me. It's saying it's running when it's not. How dare. Purple hair, great. Purple hair is great. Purple hair's great. I actually really like the little, you can see the little shades of pink, right? 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 My hair matches the default character. Wasn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? Oh, goodness. Twiddle your thumbs or play with your chain. I've put the chain out of reach. Thank you for the super shadow action, but I've put the chain out of reach for this stream. I learned my lesson last time. I'm not going to do it again. Not again. I can't make the same mistake twice. Never, 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 never. Not at all. Not at all. I cannot do that again. Never. Oh, I just could not. I could not. That was after I got caught too many times messing with it, biting it, doing whatever with it. I just could not. Which, you know, love that. Love that. Love that a lot. Oh, hello. You're new here. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Get cozy. Get cozy. You've picked like the time when something's not quite working to turn up, but you know what? We're Zartsuing till things get fixed, and if worst comes to worst, we can always pivot. If it doesn't restart, you'll have to crazy it. Some sort of bug. Can't restart from Epic. Crash it. Game design. Game design. So we can't restart it from Epic. That's interesting. That's interesting. Well, don't worry about it. We can Zartsu. We know how to do this. It's fun. Mine got stuck and it had to start over. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Well, well, well. Let me see if I can do... Don't worry. We can keep... We will talk. I will talk and walk while I do this. Don't worry. We can multitask. I'm a strong multitasker, in fact. Multitasking is one of my specialties. I both stream and juggle Gale's bullshit, like, so much. It's a shared task. There we go. We'll see if we can maybe force it to work, and if that doesn't quite do it, then what I'll do is I will turn around and I will start a manual download from somewhere else. Do I Genshin Impact? Occasionally. I prefer Star Rail to Genshin Impact, just because of the fact that, you know, for some reason it just sits better with me. I like the combat system a little bit more. You know, the old hack and slash thing never quite sat perfectly with me. But at the same time, you know, I still really do enjoy just it in general. The Boothill gacha has started. Oh, interesting. The Boothill gacha has started. Well, I might have to dive on into that. I might have to. I'll have to see how it goes. Let me see if I can... There's App Store, Google Play... Okay, okay. The urge to pull for Boothill is strong, but must wait. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm tempted to do it. I'm tempted to go for it. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm always so... bleh, you know, I'm always very, I don't know how to put it. I'm a hesitant little bean. I'm a very hesitant little bean. And as a result, I try and play the statistics. So I'm someone that loves numbers. I love numbers. I love being able to work with statistics and percentiles and go with all of that. Hey, random fan hag witch, thank you for the membership. Let's go. Thank you very, very much. Not going to lie, I keep having like dyslexia moments on the second word in your name, and it's a trip. It's a trip. But yes, I'm hoping this is the... WutheringWaves.gg is where I'm downloading Wuthering Waves from now. There we go. WutheringWaves.gg. I don't have enough pulls from Boothill. I don't have enough pull. Wuthering Waves is on the way. It turns out Epic sucks. Epic sucks, so I'm quickly reinstalling the game because this is a representative statement of FSP. I declare war upon Epic Games Launcher. Do I have a backup plan? Well, I've got a second download going on of it right now, and it worked earlier when I did. It just seems that once I booted it on stream, it didn't really want to play nice with me. So what I'm doing is I'm going to try one more time, and we'll see how it goes. And in the meanwhile, I can just still walk and talk with you, and if it doesn't quite work, then we can pivot into Star Rail. But, you know, I'm thinking it's going to work because I'm an Incubus and things always work out for me when I play my cards right. So what I'll do is I'll just lavish personal attention on my chat, as I like to do, and then once that's done, I can just turn around and just pivot into what ideally should be the easy answer. So we'll see how it goes, and of course we'll allow everything to go with that. And if you go to the game folder location, you can answer it. Yeah, it just needs to verify the files. That's the one thing it needs to do. So the one thing that it's having trouble doing, just to explain what my technical issue is it starts verifying the file integrity and then it gets stuck at 0.24% and then it never moves on from there. So that's the issue, as opposed to there actually being anything happening. So the launcher seems to have kind of fumbled in verifying the file integrity. So it's a little bit fucked. So I'm trying to like unfuck it while using a second download and do that while simultaneously chatting with all of you. So if this works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And you know, it is what it fucking is, isn't it? What's with the 6th rule in the description? What's the 6th rule in the description? What does it say about the what's the 6th rule in the description? The wording what? Oh, the roleplay rule. Oh, yeah, no, save roleplay for the bedroom, not my chat. Listen, that rule's because, okay, I'm going to say this, okay? That rule is because fucking Poppy Playtime made that rule happen, okay? I learned from my mistakes. Fucking Poppy Playtime made that rule happen because fucking Poppy Playtime, everything was fine and good and well and good. And then suddenly everyone and their fucking mother was turning up in my chat pretending to be fucking Bendy or fucking Mommy Longlegs or Huggy Wuggy. And I'm like, okay, I get it. You like attention. Like Poppy Playtime made that rule a reality. Poppy Playtime did it. They're 1,000,000% Poppy Playtime. Like there's no two ways about it. LMAO indeed. Strong LMAO. Very strong LMAO. Oh. Lisa M, here's some tech luck, Zanny. I'm already lucky enough to have you. Oh, heck. I've just started a fresh download to the E drive and I purged the previous drive sweep. So what I'm doing is I'm letting it re-download, which should only take 3 minutes. And then what I'll do is I'll do a redraft of the file integrity, which should work. It should work. I've got like a little bit of tech going on, which is nice. I mean, why though? I don't know. I don't know. You know, I've noticed that there are some games that just bring the absolute worst out of people in my experience. Like, if someone's going to be silly, it's going to be during one of those games. And I think that, like, Poppy Playtime was definitely one of them. For sure, for sure. For sure. There we go. There we go. Ah, that's better. I couldn't blush for a moment. I need that. It's important. I remember seeing someone saying that they were Mummy Longlegs. I think like, exactly. No, but obviously, just to keep the positive vibes rolling, of course, to keep the positive vibes rolling. No, I also like to just put a fun little spin on everything that I do, you know? I like to just put a fun little I don't know, Club Incubus spin on everything, which I rather enjoy, you know? If you can turn around and you can manage to make things, you know, topical and fun and interesting, then why not? You know, it's interesting. Sir, what is your target audience? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't even know. What's my target audience? I don't know. The audience found me. Exactly, the audience found me. Okay, all I know is I've got a bunch of grown-ups that turn up to my chat. We banter back and forth. I make lewd jokes at them. Sometimes people turn up. Look at how I'm dressed. Look at how I'm dressed. What do you think? I don't know what my target audience is. Look at it. Look at it. Look. This isn't like I'm not a horny tuber. I'm too cozy for that. But it's too cozy to live, too horny to die. I don't know. Adults going through crises. People who are sick of VTubers who just washed up here. Let me straighten up my blanket. I need all of you tucked in correctly. There we go. There we go. What is my target audience? I don't know. I don't know. No one asked me that before I started. Your audience are booba window observers? I wouldn't go that far. No. You attract a lot of lesbians for some reason. Source, I am lesbians. You're plural lesbians. You're plural lesbians. The multiple choice lesbians. Hey, Sky, thank you for the gifted member. Let's go. Let's go. Zanny caught me with the last one. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I found you ever since the huge boys collab Goose Goose Duck. Oh, that was a while back. That was a while back. I feel like I definitely that was a while back. Gamer. See, people make that joke, but like my audience is like I think only like 11% male or something like that. Like I just like being your fabulous little incubus, you know? It's fun. Oh. I love hearing Zanny in the back while I do work. It's so comfy. Indeed, indeed. There's this 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 song called Espresso that reminded me of you. I'll have to check it out. Thank you for the super, Simone. I'll have to check it out, for sure, for sure. Also, WUWA's almost finished cooking. I am the proud 11%. Damn straight you are, damn straight. We love our Incubus. Of course, of course. Remember when you showed your outfit during Hades? That's what drew me. Oh, goodness. How does it feel to be an Incubus, Zanny? I mean, good, you know, fun, impulsive. I get to do whatever I want, whenever I want. I run a little club. It's great. And of course, I get to have fun and really just sort of do almost whatever I want at any given time, which is rather lovely, driven by impulse and desire, which is just the best of times. Oh, you've got to be fucking shitting me, WUWA. It seems like it installs up to a certain point, and then it stops. Or no, it seems it starts verifying file integrity up to a certain point, and then it stops, and then it breaks and says that it can't do it anymore. Alright, fuck that shit in the arse then. Goodbye, WUWA. You can go suck my dick. Goodbye. So, congratulations, we're playing Star Rail now. Goodbye, WUWA. I'm not sitting on this anymore. That's the Star Rails plan B. Let's go. Congratulations. There we go. It was so bad. I booted it this morning and it worked fine. I can't believe this. I need to change the thumbnail as well. All right. What do I do so that management don't yell at me? That's my question. What do I do so that the Dark Overlords don't yell at me? It's not even scuffed. The game's just fucking broken on Epic because it's a shit launcher run by a backwards company. Not a representative statement of FSP, pure Incubus opinion. WUWA broke Star Rail time. There we go. Change that. Now just boot Star Rail quickly. Just go here. That's the setup. No, I need... I'll pull for Boothill. Yep. Okay, we'll go here, and then we'll go here, and then we'll go... we'll go here. What? Oh, okay, but this is like such a strong stream pivot. We'll go here, and then watch me really rapidly change everything about... You're getting to see me... Did WUWA break? WUWA's fucking shit and broke. WUWA fucking broke. WUWA broke. I tried to boot it up and it kept verifying file integrity endlessly. Let's go with Boothill images. And what I'll do is I'll quickly... The fuck is Boothill? Bruh. You know, if Wuthering... Okay, I'm gonna say this. If Wuthering Waves wants to compete with Genshin and Star Rail, one thing it might want to do to get on that board is allow players to log on. I'm just saying it's difficult to compete when it's difficult to compete when you know when there's a little thing going on there. It's a little thing. It's being a little guy. Congratulations for turning this into an unhinged Zanny stream. Here we go. And aggressive turn. And look at this. Everything about the stream just changed in the space of 30 seconds. I'm great. I am so fucking good. Just hit this button. Quickly update that. So, WUWA, for some reason, started booting. Just to explain it for those who didn't catch that. So I played WUWA earlier, like booted it up and everything. And then as I started now, it started verifying file integrity, got to like 74, 77%, stopped responding, and then just went in a loop infinitely. So I restarted and I did it again, and it got to 74%, stopped, and kept going infinitely in a loop. And and I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Why have you done this? Why did you do this? So now we've very quickly changed the thumbnail, and we've very quickly changed the title, and we've changed the thing to a really quick Boothill PNG. And couldn't you just load it up before stream started? Well, that's great. If its and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all live on fucking Blueberry Lane. But unfortunately not. I started booting it up on stream, okay? 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 This is just the way it works. I thought I could just click it. I clicked it to go while in the loading room, and then the verification just died. All right, here we go. Here we go. Just head over to here. Go to game cap. Go over to here and do. So yeah, Incubus man, something, sex, something. I don't know what would work with my regular demographic. Here we go. Go over here and just cook this. It's cooking. It's cooking. Give it a minute. It's cooking. There we go. And here we go. We're transitioning. Blah. And here we are. Welcome to Star Rail. It's not the child we wanted, but it's the child we got. It's funny. My parents said the same thing about me. So here we are, doing our darndest. Yet again, putting on the sound, doing our thing. We're here on Star Rail. I didn't think I'd play this again, but oh well, WUWA broke. So this is what we've got. Alright, here we go. We're getting Boothill. We're getting Boothill. This is how it works. Alright, here we go. Send that over to there. Let me shuffle down a little bit so my horns are properly in shot. There we go. And then I can shuffle here. There we go. Perfect. We're getting booted. The good thing is, okay, the good thing is I did have this prepared somewhat as a backup. I was hoping not to have to use this, but I have been saving pulls while I've been off stream. So I have been saving pulls for Boothill while I've been off stream, which is something, you know? UID hidden? I don't give a fuck. I like it in the nicest way. I can't accept friend requests, and if anyone does the thing that they did to Lucy where they buy me the fucking Welkin pass thing, I'm not going to use it, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to. Like, I don't care. I do your thing. What are you doing? You know what? Valid. Right. Right. Sometimes you just gotta be valid. Sometimes you just have to be your most unhinged Incubus self. There we go. There we go. 7-day check-in. There we go. Zanny Unchained. Zanny, oh no, Zanny Unhinged. No, Zanny Unchained is the name of a very different movie. Let's go over to here and complete a research step. Oh no, you tricked me. You tricked me with free stuff. He went away. He's back. It's fine. A gift for returners. Sure. Give me stuff. Give me free stuff. Reserved Trailblaze power. 16 minutes? Oh, I might as well take this. It's all mine. Oh, I can't take it. Ah. Okay, so we've got a bunch of free stuff now. Gift of Odyssey, all about Boothill, Trailblaze missions, aptitude showcases. But we've also got some stuff like other things. Totally. And then we'll go over to here. And what do we have here? What do we have? There we go. Mary! Is that Mary? What's up, Mary? Mary, you arrived just in time. What's up, Mary? It's good to see you. My dear friend, how goes it? Oh, it's good. What's up, doggo? How goes? How goes? Oh, I've been meaning to shoot you a message for a little bit to say hi. Grr, don't you grr at me, papa. Don't you grr at me. Aw. Sky, I got Boothill. Have some of my luck. Hey, thank you for the super, Sky. Grr, I didn't get Boothill. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. I feel like we'll get him. I feel like we're going to do 10 pulls to start off with. We're going to advance the main story in this stream as well. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to find out. I haven't got Boothill yet. I literally just started stream. So we're going to find out. We've got a 10 pull on hand. And we'll find out. So let's feed my gambling addiction and see, shall we? First pull. First pull. I'm doing a 1 pull. I'm doing a 1 pull to test the waters. I love when his voice goes high when we see his friends in the chat. Yeah. Okay. That was an Undying Embers. I don't love that. I don't feel... Okay. For those who know, I have a technique. Many gamblers have it, okay? We do 1 pull to kind of test the waters, then we do the 10 pull. Okay, the waters there say that they're not good, but you know, they're in for a penny, in for a pound, as they do say. So, let's just hit the 10, see what we get. Come on, give me the gay cowboy. Come on. Come on. Give me the gay cowboy. Give it to me. Give it to me, daddy. Yes. Come the fuck on. Yes. No, here's a Boothill fund. Wait, let's go. Come on. First 10 pull. Shattered home. Multiplication. Come on. Loop. Amber. Here we go. Himiko. Luca. Pioneering. Void. Oh, we got fucking edged by Himiko. What the fuck? How dare you? Star Rail? How dare you? I lost it to Himiko too. Oh, Mary, you suffer with me. Himiko. Well, how bad were we looking on this one? What are we looking at here? Oh, my heart. Boothill with the boosted odds. Himiko. Oh, we had the boosted odds. Oh well. Well, could have been worse. Let's try another 10 pull on the Stellar Warp, shall we? When in doubt. I mean, if it makes me any better, the next 5 stars guaranteed to be Boothill. That's cool. Just 100 pulls away. No. Pella. Okay, nice. I thought I got Boothill. I thought Lady Luck was on my side with Genshin, but unfortunately she turns around and is cruel to me again. Although, that does mean we can actually go into our team now and change a few things up. And by change a few things up, we can sit the Trailblazer on back in the corner where he belongs, and I don't know, he can turn around and face the wall, and we can have Himiko sat all the way at the front, because Himiko is perfect and incredible and beautiful and wonderful. Kind of reminds me of my Netherlings, but she is so many wonderful things. And what we'll do is we will quickly level her and go to here, and from there we should have an easy ascension as well. Yep. easy
With
ascension.
countless marvelous sights to be seen, I couldn't possibly consider stopping here.
And go all the way. So now we actually have the fire user that we wanted from the very beginning, which is really good. Because I actually wanted Himiko from... Himiko is the first ever 5-star I pulled in Star Rail. And I think that that's kind of a nice thing that we've got her. She's not Boothill, she's no Boothill, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'd rather judge people by what they are rather than what they're not. You know, let's try and turn it into a positive lesson, shall we? We'll try and turn it into a lesson from the learning tree. She's still great. Exactly. She's still great. She's still good for early game. She's still great. We can still give her a good light cone. I mean, heck, she can take Serval's light cone. It's not like Serval's using it because she's sat on the bench 24/7. Throw on some quick recommended gear, and there we go. There we go. We get Himiko. So at least now we do have 3 5-stars in our party. We could even, you know, we've got some 5-stars to make use of, which is rather good. I like that. I like that. Plus, we love the red hair. We love the red hair. The fiery red hair is great. We don't ruin 50/50s? I mean, heck. I mean, heck. The screams, the noises I made when I thought that... and thus my heart is shattered to pieces yet again, once more. I won't forget this. Her clothing is gorgeous, though. She's also a coffee addict. I always said that Himiko was like my Star Rail wife. Himiko is like my Star Rail wife. She's a red-headed coffee addict who always knows better than everyone else, and I'm just like, is that not just my perfect opposite?
Fancy a coffee?
See? Straight away, immediately, wants a coffee. Love that. It was a win, but a loss at the same time. True. Win, but a loss.
You were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way. After all our hard
Speaking
work,
of, I've got
how
coffee
could we
with me.
miss out
Let's
on
have
the
some.
final celebration, right?
I'll go sit at the children's table.
I don't know how much of a celebration we'll be having. But I know Hook and Clara will be pleased to sit with you. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening
But she likes bitter as heck coffee. I love bitter as heck coffee. My coffee's black. I take black coffee 24/7, darling. All I take is black coffee.
But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this
Oh,
isolation...
it's so good. It's so good. How do you take your coffee?
new life
Netherlings, how do you
altogether.
take your coffee? Do tell me. I'm actually curious.
Once you've
Are you more of
tasted
a
freedom,
sweet or a dark type?
it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive
Sweet?
to do better for the next
I don't.
generation.
Milk. Oh. I love that you're insane. No.
I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again.
Love my coffee. Dark as the night, bitter as a jilted lover.
This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks
Lots of
here.
sugar. Sweet.
Every one of them will tell you about their excitement.
I don't get coffee. I'm
And
from the
when
few.
you're ready,
Oh.
let's go home.
So, here's another thing. I'm trying to choose what outfit I talk to the cable car operator. Ah, there we go. So I'm trying to choose what outfit I need to wear on what day is it? On Saturday when I go to that gallery opening, because I need to pick something because it's hot, it's summer, but I need to figure out like how do I what's good gallery appropriate attire? Because I'm thinking like you can't wear shorts to a gallery opening. Never.
That's not
But
a ceiling, Hook. That's the
I'm
sky.
thinking like business casual, like black jeans and like a like maybe a nice button-down shirt with the sleeves rolled up, something like that.
Overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children.
Oh, look at these little monsters. Light colored shirt, yeah, something light. Maybe like something light, maybe like a blue.
I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again.
You're right, Oleg.
Business casual, something collar. Yeah, gotta have a collar.
It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface.
Oh.
But now, I just want to sit down, zone out and watch the people coming and
Biz
going,
cash, biz cash.
and let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
T superior? Ugh, why are you my mod? Can I unmod you? Wait, Night folks. I'm just gonna like, give you a second. I just need to ban you really quickly. Let me just ban my mod very quickly.
It's Japard. Is he here to meet us?
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
Japard, look at
Architects
you.
think it's only right that we should address you properly.
Wow, so fight me, bot.
Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help.
Netherling will go.
I should have trusted
It's
Cheval's
fine,
judgment.
I'm joking. You know I'm joking, my sweet little Netherlings.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Why do you keep doing this, Danny? Because I'm a little chaotic. I've got to go to the gym tonight as
Lady
well.
Granya's inaugural address will begin soon.
Got to go do that
She
thing.
asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Huh? That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady
Grania,
Grania
how is-
insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument.
I mean, we're getting to the point where we can actually just skedaddle off this planet now. Speaking of skedaddling off this planet, let's quickly do an all about Boothill. Oh, there's missions. Oh, look at that. I've been ignoring everything. Goodness, I'm so terrible. Show me the aptitude of... I want to... Show me Boothill. I want to know what I'm missing out on. Show me Boothill. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know what I'm missing. I'm torturing myself at this point. But I need to see what I'm missing out on. I need to. Oh, I would have been so happy if we just happened to get Boothill. I would have been so happy. His VA went in on his lines. Well, yeehaw. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Oh. Boothill. The hunt challenges. Okay, while dual gains a powerful ability, the ultimate technique can use physical weakness onto... Oh, look at him! Look at the little thing on his shoulders. He's so zesty. He's so zesty. Look at him. He's so disgustingly zesty. I love it. Look at how look at his thighs. Look at his thighs. They're like up there. I love that. The little tank top, Boothill. All right.
Guess who decided to show up?
Chomp, don't ban on you. Okay. Okay, Tay. Okay. I won't. No need to bite. Thank you for the super, though. Speaking of, feel free to clip this. I don't know who... I actually don't know who turned around and was the person that decided to donate on Monday while I was while I was not online. But whoever did, thank you very, very much. I got like they. Can I just? I feel like I need to praise this person's like ingenuity, because what they did was insane. Like the lengths they went to, the lengths they went to were like really impressive. They waited till I was on a day where I was offline and it was my day off, so I wasn't checking. And they made sure to only gift subs in like a dead chat, so there would be no record, because sub gifts aren't tracked by YouTube. So they knew the exact way to avoid being like seen. They just knew. It was I was impressed.
There's always a data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
He's so slay in that pose. He is. He's very zesty. He's very zesty. Someone really went out of their way. Let's go with... Yeah. Yeah. We love you, Boothill. What does this do? Sit... Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, he's so zesty. He's so disturbingly zesty. I love him. Oh! He's so zesty.
Nap time.
Stay close.
You...
Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
You cannot... I don't know what I need to be convinced of in this situation, but it's something.
To guard and defend.
He's there. He's serving so right. He's so slay. Look at the hand. The hand on the belt on the... This makes me want Cowboy Zanny you so badly. Look at that. The zip. Oh. It's giving insanely zesty, and I'm here for it. Good luck, Zanny. I'm pulling for him later. We did our 10 pull. We got Himiko already this stream, so we did get a 5-star. It's not the one we wanted, but it's the one we got.
Naughty child.
All in all, I've got my fingers crossed for potentially... maybe we'll keep pulling for... If we do keep pulling for Boothill, we'll get him, because we're guaranteed Boothill next time. Oh, look at the zest on him. The way he shoots as well.
I'm okay. Just a little.
It feels so weird playing in like regular slow mode as well.
Assistance is timely.
Congrats on Himiko. We're hoping for Boothill soon. Yeah, same. I like Himiko's great, but I wanted I wanted Himiko, but I needed Boothill. I desired Boothill. I stand Boothill. Boothill was here. He needed to be present. I don't play this game, but I want him, right?
Don't worry, this one's on me.
Right? Like, is then you don't need a reason other than simply Boothill being Boothill. Plus, it's so interesting to see how quickly sort of online fandom space has just embraced him, you know? Zanny and Boothill outfit. Oh, that would be too powerful. That would be far too powerful.
Ready for another?
It may not take 100 pulls. Keep your spirits. Oh, yeah, I know it won't take 100 pulls. I know it won't. There's no way it won't, because I only had 45 pulls when I just did that one. So, mathematically, there should still be a decent chance of me going on and grabbing Boothill. Maybe it will take a little bit, but I desire that cowboy. I desire him. Shadow Aisha, thank you for the super. Cough, cough. Boothill X Zanny. Cough, cough. Excuse me. Allergies. I mean, how would we... I mean, it depends. Like, he's how cyborg is he? How cyborg is he? Is he all cyborg?
Look, there's a crowd gathering
Is he
over there.
streamlined?
Is the address starting soon?
Is there attachments?
Looks like it. Rania hasn't arrived.
Oh, goodness. Best of luck with Boothill back to work. Oh, thank you, Noah's here. Much appreciated. Don't start. I'm just saying. There's certain elements that we need to be aware of during this process. Okay, we need to think about things anatomically. I think his whole body aside from his head.
Whoa,
Well, that's a bit of a problem.
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady
Do you have to get firmware updates each time the software updates? Like, is it like a graphics card? I think is it like a graphics card?
Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻's advance.
Okay, so I will admit, this is like my least favorite arc in Star Rail.
Between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy
Like this one where they like low-key squirrel away what happened with the Guardian. I'm always like, I don't feel satisfied. Everything onwards is like strongly up though.
She gradually came to realize in her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellarron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. People of the underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness.
Politics. Exactly.
Now, but I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work,
coffee's so good.
Belobog will not recover its former glory, and the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival, but it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize
look at us, we're friends.
While we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal,
Boothill.
I humbly
Boothill.
ask you to follow me into the future.
Boothill.
I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Long live Lady Bronya! Oh no, long live Belobog. I don't know. I think the plan's kind of... Alright, there we go. Okay, let's... Actually, let's do this really quickly. You never know when you're going to need to get into a random fight with someone, so let's just go over to our traces. Go boop. Go boop. Go boop. Go boop. Go boop. And boop. Is that everything? Okay, that's everything. Okay, yeah, there you go. Tell me how you've lied to the people. So this is how this conversation goes, you know? Bronya, back. Okay, you still lying to the people? Thank you for your help. Thank you for helping me lie to the people. I really appreciate the fact that you helped me lie to the people. I'm sad that we had to kill my mother to make it happen, though. There you go.
The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
Well, you fully recovered.
Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother... She tried to force the voice of the Stellarron.
Odd question, but how do you like your eggs? Scrambled. I'm a scrambled thing. No, this is not skippable.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
None of the little scenes like this in Star Rail are skippable from how I understand it.
It's all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
I feel like that's foreshadowing. Base scrambled egg, indeed. How do you take your eggs? It's sometimes people need to say white lies. Scrambled eggs are good.
I prefer to be honest with the people.
Plus, I feel like scrambled eggs are just easier to make because I always fuck up trying to make them normally. Like if the egg breaks, then at least it can always be scrambled no matter how far you get into the process, you know? It doesn't matter whether you're going with scrambled or you're going with, just, I don't know, sunny side up. If it breaks, you can always turn it into scrambled. If the yolk breaks, you can always make it scrambled.
Which means the 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellarron is sealed...
Easy over white and soy sauce with a little bit of some pork low. Look at Gordon Ramsay in the chat over here, turning around and what? Does that come with a glass of Chardonnay or perhaps some caviar? Is it served to you? Is it served to you by Dobby the Elf?
Ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
Okay, we'll find a way to root out the fragmentum. We'll do it. Takes like 3 minutes. Listen, it has multiple ingredients that aren't eggs in it, therefore it's fancy. Okay, it's how do you take your eggs, not how do you take your meal.
We will hold out with everything we have until the day you trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Goodbye, Bronya. You've started off your run as a guardian with a lie.
That was one heck
You'll
of
do
a
your
first
mother proud.
trailblazing expedition.
Fried eggs have
Worth
2 ingredients,
celebrating, I'd
fry and egg.
2.5.
What?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
I'm chronically Asian, but I have rice with it.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any
Oh,
thoughts you want to
you're
share?
at a con. Nice. Time for a nap.
Wait, what? No way. We're about to leave and I've hardly got any decent photos.
March, stop it.
Come on. Let's go back to the administrative district and hang out for a bit longer.
March, why? Why you like this, March? Stop it. March, no. March, no. March, no. Why are you like this? I can't even. Let me leave the planet. Oh, now we get the 2 extra gear slots, so we can just add things to them. There we go. And unlock Nameless Glory to instantly receive free stuff. But we could take our Nameless Honor up a level. We could do that. Oh, goodness. Let me see. What's the move here? What's the move? What's the move here? I suppose we do need to go back and do the thing and do all the things we need to
700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung.
Bronya's being a bit over dramatic.
Forever.
Here we are.
What?
Kayla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Maybe we could try for a cleaner composition on this one. Do we have to take pictures? March is that one friend with too much energy. Like, please let me be antisocial. Right? I'm like, please just let me go home. Let me go home. I'm photographing random people. There we go. Done.
Okay, where to next?
There we go.
Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back.
Like, let me
Let's
leave
head
this
to the
planet.
workshop.
I'm ready. I'm ready to make my exit. We had our time in the sun.
Didn't your parents tell you to knock before? It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
Hi.
You've been, big brother. Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Very cool. Very cool.
Miss Serval? Clara is such
I-
a well-mannered kid.
Clara. I love Clara. Clara's kind of the highlight of this planet for me.
Auntie and making me feel old.
Like, she's really the highlight of the planet for me. There is nothing else in this planet that brings me joy. Only Clara. Only Clara brings me joy within this place. Everything else is terrible. Like, that's it. We don't need anything else but Clara. Clara's great. We love Clara here. Alright, and let's take a photo together.
This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. 𝓱𝓸𝓼 took a photo for me.
Oh.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
Sure. Wait. Let's do our thing. Let's do here. You've been photographed. Boom. Oh no, don't hit the child. Don't hit the child.
Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short?
Clara, yes, you are. You're really that short, Clara.
If you eat like 𝓸𝓾𝓻, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Mr. Vol. Big brother, March, 𝓸𝓾𝓻. Thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. 𝓱𝓸𝓼.
I mean, yeah, sure. Done. Goodbye, child.
Sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it?
No, God, I believe in 𝓸𝓾𝓻.
Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night.
I believe in 𝓸𝓾𝓻.
Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Just let me do the 𝓸𝓾𝓻 thing. All right, let's just... no surprises this time. Oh. Can we put March back in the ice cube where we found her? She keeps dragging us into things. Rest. You're overcome by a sea of weariness. Mood. Go to bed. Things are happening. Stuff and things. Oh, amidst this frantic tapestry of voices, the voices recede rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fragments, but no trace. All of a sudden, you hear it again.
At the end of your journey,
a female voice.
All that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us
Exactly, Sampo.
Shadowy comic relief, eh?
Ah.
Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No.
Sampo.
I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that?
Sampo, you're saying words.
Always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that.
Did he?
The answer is no. And you'll break my heart.
I mean, we can't say no to that.
Back to the Express. Time to find March and 𝓸𝓾𝓻.
Morning. How did you sleep?
Silence, March. I'm full of energy. We're going to the Astral Express. Let's leave. There we go. All right. All right, let's go. Let's go. Dude, I don't remember this planet being so long. I don't remember this planet being so long.
So this friend...
Not March getting treated like Paimon. March is Paimon. I'm sorry to break it to everyone. March is Paimon. March is the new Paimon. It's the Paimon effect. She was great to start off with. Now I'm just like, okay.
Here we are at last. Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Alright, yeah, let's get back to the Express.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Ugh, forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, 𝓂𝓸. I won't leave you to—
Look, Bronya!
Oh, it's us.
There'll be plenty
Aww,
of
look at us
difficulties
go.
waiting for them, right?
Yes, their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Aww.
Welcome home, you three.
Oh, look at us. We did it. We won. We walked away victorious.
Chroneco, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you,
The marital
I can tell
dispute.
You worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
I mean, can I skip the next mission and get some rest? It was a lot of work. Like, I kind of...
miss out on a great adventure? I don't think you'd like that.
Yeah, I get
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himiko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide
Know the
where our
pain.
next destination
Rest was
is
never an option.
soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the nameless.
You want to skip the
I
Luofu? I mean,
on the road,
we can leave it
always
to someone
trailblazing.
else. You know, pick up the one after.
I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another.
Besides, I don't have to deal with the little dragon girl if I do that.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your
Welt's
rooms
voice
for
is
some
so
rest.
nice. I do really
Or
like
stay
Welt's
here
voice,
and
though.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I think I put Welt and Ratio
back
on
to
like
my
the same tier for me. I like them both a lot.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 situation. You must have a lot of unanswered questions, I
Zanny will
suppose.
lose his mind at Luofu.
While you were
Maybe.
away, Welt and I did some research and came to some
Maybe.
interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must
Do we have anything else we can get? Just more.
bored given how long our train had to stay here.
The express crew tread upon the trailblaze.
Both grandpas, so it
Travel between
works.
worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we
It's hard to follow the Luofu story if you don't do characters'
can only
quests,
be
though.
seen as the design of destiny.
Okay, okay. I hear you.
Becoming
I
our
hear you.
companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you for your
You're most
patience.
welcome.
There we go. Well,
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded.
yes, it's been okay. Well, it's been okay. There you go. There you go. It's been good talking to you. You could hit the simulated universe for some more jade. I could, but I don't. I just want to get to the next planet. This isn't the stream I had planned, but here we are. Pom Pom, please. Pom Pom, please. I don't have the patience right now. Pom Pom, it's been a day. It's been a day, Pom Pom. I don't have the patience. I like you. You're the most likable member of the Astral Express. But Pom Pom. But Pom Pom. It's there. Did you get him? We got Himiko instead. We got Himiko instead. We got Himiko. We got the 5-star, but we got Himiko.
Reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the star rail have returned to normal. Pom Pom will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be leaving Yurillo 6.
I know. It's such suffering. It's such suffering. I know, it's been so devastating. Oh. 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 Oh! Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. This is the part. This is. Here we go.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jing Yuan.
Now kiss.
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting.
It's
Same
the
old
line.
location,
It's the
apparently.
line.
Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
March, you drew the short straw. Watch the coffee pucks. We'll put you back in the block of ice.
Morning.
All right, here we go. What do you need? I'm reporting to Danheng.
No need to worry. Danheng's rarely late. I'm sure he must have a good reason. Danheng's situation is special. We hope to protect him to the best of our ability. The trailblazing of Yurillo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express
What do you mean
must
by
depart to
this?
the next planet.
What do you mean by this? What do you mean by this? What do you mean we've got to protect Danheng? He's special. What? Any chance for a little
Hardly
break?
Sounds like you.
No.
What about that 𝓱𝓸𝓼 inside you? Don't you want to get rid of it?
No, it
The
makes
meeting will
me.
start soon.
It makes me feel special. I'm gonna keep the 𝓱𝓸𝓼 inside me. It makes me feel special. All right. Let me just go this way. Here we go. He's just a little guy.
Passengers, the warp navigation
He's
meeting
just a
has
little
officially
guy.
begun. Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
Mm-hmm. We fixed everything.
Us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Mm-hmm. We're waiting. We're waiting.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time.
Hey, we love Kafka. We love Kafka here.
Single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 Hunter.
Himiko, correct?
Kafka.
Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
Oh.
I've seen your face before, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or
alive.
Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me.
I
Again.
No, I want to know how much I'm worth.
Bounty is a compliment, not an insult. Don't
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, 𝓱𝓸𝓼 certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe.
Oh.
And 𝓱𝓸𝓼 doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh?
She's so pretty.
In that sense,
This game is just pretty people being
Express
mean to
and
each other, and I
are
love
cut
it.
From the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue.
Pretty People, the game, right? Pretty People, the
Have you
game.
guys heard of the Luofu?
Sorry, I was sipping my
Luofu?
coffee.
It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact.
Mom and mother are fighting.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago,
The shades are cool. The shades are
𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻
very
burst
cool.
occurred on the Luofu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain.
Listen.
Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what
I
you have
don't
to
know
say.
things. It's like biological Trailblazer mother and
That
adopted
𝓂𝓸𝓾
mother.
has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're
True.
responsible.
I mean,
My companion,
I feel like
Blade,
Kafka
has been taken
is
away by the
isn't as
Cloud
bad as
Knights.
she's
I
made
want
out.
to bring him back, resolve this 𝓂𝓸𝓾 crisis, and clear our names.
Oh, that was the person Danhong was having his
Nothing to do
nightmare
with
about.
you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 Hunter is innocent,
Yeah, you tell him, March. You tell him. Maybe we can sell our friendship to the 𝓂𝓸𝓾 Hunters. You know, a little bit of pay to play.
Listening to her. The alliance is strong. Is a single 𝓂𝓸𝓾 burst really too much for them
The
to
𝓂𝓸𝓾
handle?
Hunters are like the
We're
𝓂𝓸𝓾.
the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of 𝓂𝓸𝓾-stealing super specialists.
Oh.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the 𝓂𝓸𝓾 hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Luofu, the 𝓂𝓸𝓾
Was it a nightmare they were dreaming about another dude's sword?
shift, and over half of the inhabitants will perish.
I think that's like
Oh,
such
you
a
brave and
Genshin thing though,
trailblazers,
where everyone just ends up not
benevolent,
being bad, but also just a little bit anti-hero.
Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Bye, Kafka.
March, get Danheng.
All right, let's go. Come on, Danheng. We're here to help you revisit your trauma. Get over here. Bye, nice lady. Bye, nice lady.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
Well, things are happening. You're having... Danheng's having nightmares.
Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Sorry, the way she said that kind of got me. The way to be a hater, March. Way to be a hater, March. Don't be a hater.
Are you okay, Danheng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
She's so bitter about the concept of Kafka.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move.
She disliked Kafka. I'm not going to take orders from that woman.
That a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Luofu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Luofu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth. But we can't just ignore the intel she's given us.
You're not.
So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on...
Okay, so here's what I'm not... They haven't thought of.
All those in favor, hold out your hand.
What if it's both? What if there is the Stellaron thing happening?
3, 2, 1...
Wait. Hands out.
4 against 1.
Oh.
Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
Wait. Did you say you were again? What the heck? Wait, March, you were like, I'm not going to take orders from that woman, and then you turned around and reversed your vote.
I thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt.
She has a name,
Now's
March.
the time for thinking about other people.
No way, catching a Zanny stream live in my time zone? Yippee, indeed. Oh, suddenly how principled of you. That woman. Right.
All right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
March changed very quickly on that one. No, I'm going to use my controller. Yes. I'm going to use my controller. Look at me go.
This time. In that case...
There we go.
Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now.
Don't worry.
Hey, come on, Welt. Let's go.
Here we come.
If March could swear, she probably would call her something else.
To make the jump. 5,
Who's winning that chess game?
4, 3,
Oh.
2,
Woo.
1.
Hey, look at this. Also, good morning, good morning. Adventures with Grandpa. Well, he's such a grandpa, but like in the best way.
It looks even bigger than Yurilo 6.
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop.
Ah.
Some of those civilizations progress further.
I've always found the concept of space and sci-fi so interesting to me. Do you guys feel the same? I think that's why Star Rail always appealed to me a little bit more than Genshin. There's not very many like good sci-fi games, you know? Like it's so rare. It's so rare.
Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground con- Welcome to Luofu Skyport.
Yeah, he's a Noah. He's a Noah. He's a Noah. I like when they have planet-sized solar systems and spaceship cities and stuff like that. Oh, same. I think it's Axiom that had the planet-sized spaceships going from place to place. That was one of my favorite games. That and Stellaris with the mega structures as well. I just loved the idea of huge, gargantuan just structures. I was trying to remember that.
Something's not right.
Same wave.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters.
Did he already pull for the cowboy?
It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou.
Who wants to say? Who wants to say?
A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport.
I pulled for the cowboy. I got Himiko.
Horror movies start.
But we're not done yet. We're going to get some jade. We're going to go back in there. We're going to gamble again.
Get the better of us.
We are bootless. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, though. We're still fighting. There's still draws to be made. There's still chances. Statistically, we should only need what, like 35 draws to 50 draws to get another 5-star. If we're playing the statistics, if we're playing the numbers.
Huh? Is this still automated?
And I believe in playing the numbers. I'm a strong believer in playing the numbers.
Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got 𝓂𝓾 here with me.
We're bringing out the maths again. We need to. When we're desperate, we bring out the math. Trailblazers assemble.
Before you set off.
I said it too soon. I was going to say I'm an enjoyer of sci-fi too. See, sci-fi is so good. Sci-fi is such a great. Bloody hell! That's a whole menu I didn't know existed.
I need to clarify the aim of this.
Bring out the Excel sheet. See, it's not as easy as New Carnival.
The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consume.
Look. Okay, the Stellaron. It's all about the Stellaron at the end of the day.
The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron.
We've got Boothill. Next update is Boot Mountain.
The Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the...
No, we're going to get Boothill. There's still time.
As trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. Always keep that in mind. And don't forget the way of the trailblazer.
We're going to make it. I know we are.
Understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Actually, we could do a little simulated universe as well. Actually, we could do a... Wait. Now we have a fire type. We could beat the simulated universe and get a bunch of pulls from that. At least the latest bit of it, you know? Oh, wait. We've already touched down.
It's just containers as far as the eye can see.
We've already touched down.
It isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
It's fine. Someone opened the door for us.
Stop talking.
90s sci-fi. 90s sci-fi was good.
Mr. Yang, what should we do?
I always loved how, like, 50s sci-fi thought we'd have flying cars and be able to live forever by now.
If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then
meanwhile,
ask them what happened here.
Meanwhile, we're still using coal in some places.
That's Mr. Yang.
Oh,
this
humans.
Is child's play for him.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Alright, amidst the Mara stuck. Let's get moving. Oh. No.
Yang, someone's hurt.
No, we don't need to worry about the hurt people. They'll be fine. They'll pick up on their own. They have insurance, I'm sure. I believe you'll have the space cowboy. I hope so. I hope so. We will have flying cars eventually. Someday maybe. Look at these dudes all having been absolutely destroyed.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis.
Excuse me. I had a little sleepy moment.
Corroded monsters.
All right, the corroded monsters. Slide down here.
Careful.
Oh.
We've never seen this kind of
finally,
before.
a worthy fight. Literally praise both legs. Zander, just walk it off. Just walk it off, champ.
You won't get away.
Here we go. This is going to be a totally fair fight. Are you ready?
Time for an overhaul.
Eliminating threat.
There we go. Okay. Single target. Throw the chalk.
Commencing research.
And there's one. Himiko, use your blast.
I need to be brave.
You won't get away.
Your answers?
There we go. This is really nice. Himiko really does change up the party a lot. I think...
Miss Jing Yuan, fall back!
Hello. Follow-up team? Nice. I know. I'm thinking I could turn around and add her to the team instead of Clara. And then we could have Herta, Clara, and also Ratio. And that would kind of be the ultimate follow-up team. I'm kind of curious to try it. We might do it after this to just see what it's like. I have this gut feeling that would be an absolutely disgusting team.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never
Here we
conceals its
go.
desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Mara stuck heals up.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Clara's also follower. Oh yeah, I guess. I don't know. I like time to twirl. Something about that's cute to me.
Stay back, Clara. Your answers?
This team is perfect for Fua? Fua? Fua?
The Mara struck have been repelled, but
Fua?
there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission immediately.
Wait, I don't know what FUA is. Follow-up attack. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. I was like, Fua? Fua? Fua?
My name is Ting Yun.
Oh, Ting Yun.
I'm an ambassador for the Law
Foxgirl.
Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang.
I'm a bloody mess.
Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
I am the galactic baseballer.
What a heroic sounding name. Don't mind him. He likes to get a little creative with his introductions.
I'm just trying to avoid ending up on another wanted list. We'll drop that in front of a new friend.
Why not remind me before I give up my name?
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid.
You're a nerd, boss. Yes, I am.
Thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is
I love the
under
games that you completely
lockdown.
derail the
Since
conversation.
none of you are essential
Yes.
residents,
I love it when
may I
games
ask
that
how
you do
came to
that.
be here?
It's one of my favorite things. I think
can't
Fallout
offer
games
an
are really good with that, where you just tear things off in a random direction.
Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone...
Baldur's Gate 3, true. Baldur's Gate 3. I need to pick up my playthrough on that.
There was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
Do you know what?
Can that be?
I could totally do
My
that.
ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate.
I think that would be fun if I did.
Treatment or trade. I'm afraid you
Oh,
won't be able to go through with it.
I'm good.
For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge.
The fuck?
I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission.
It says I'm fine. It says I'm live. It says I'm live.
We caught wind of the
YouTube hiccuped for a second. It's okay. I'm still here. YouTube hiccuped. It's okay. Don't. Hey, don't worry. Don't worry.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here. I'm right here. Don't worry. YouTube went up and was weird for a second, but I'm still here. My connection's green. Okay. Don't worry. The servers like to get a little bit mean with us. Okay. Think of it this way. Okay. 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 It's like Romeo and Juliet. Okay. Think of the servers as acting kind of like Lord Montague. They're trying to keep us apart. It's not going to work though, okay? Don't worry. You'll forever be my Capulet. It's all right. I'll always find my way back.
Those monsters back there.
It's an amazing comparison. Wait, thank you. I miss you only for 1 second. Aw, thank you.
That's all.
You are Romeo?
Favor?
Indeed.
Count me out.
That's why you're the Capulet.
What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud
Romeo
cronies
Montague.
to throw us in jail?
We're star-crossed. Indeed, we're playing Star Rail.
Please accept my apologies. The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
Save me, save me, Incubus boys, save me. Mayhap.
They're extremely
For
heavy.
real, no cap, you let.
We wouldn't be able to move one.
I can't. I've got to wait before I go off about theater again. I have to. I have to wait before I go off about theater again because yesterday I went on like a ridiculous tangent about theater during a stream and I was like, okay, here I go.
You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel?
Right, easy.
I knew it. This will be a breeze for you.
Let's...
We just need to pass through here. Take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
It was the thing where I was in Indigo Park and I was immediately turning around and being like, I know this exact type of theater. This is the one. I know this one. Hit that one with the book. True. The rambles are there. The rambles are there. I just really love theater. I mean, I did study it. It makes sense that I love it. I wouldn't have chosen to study it if I didn't love it. But no, absolutely phenomenal. It's one of my absolute favorite things. And you know, getting to see like old-timey theaters in games, whether there's like whether it's like Baroque style or God seats that are built in, or you know, there's a bunch of classic stuff just included. I just love getting to see theaters in video games because they recreate them so well. I think it was Assassin's Creed that created, I think it was 3 that like created like a London theater at a 1-to-1 scale, and you would not believe how much goodwill that earned me with that game. That earned me so much goodwill, like you would not believe. Oh, did I go to the art exhibit yet? No, that's Saturday. I've still got a little bit. Yes, the theater and Saturday. Yeah. 3 had like I think 3 had a theater done at like 1-to-1 scale, which was just awesome. Loved that. I loved a 1-to-1 scale theater. That's enough to make me very happy. Slide to the left. Avalon Pape so I can take you to Greece on a guy. Oh, they're the Papes are the little finger puppets, right? They're the little, I think.
So I assume you're aware.
The immediate turn off when there's no cross arch. Yes.
Yes, I am. As an ambassador,
It's the equivalent of seeing a red flag in someone.
I've seen my fair share of 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻.
There we go. Yeah.
Got the defense?
See, I should be excited for the new Samurai Assassin's Creed. However, I'm kind of the opinion, or I'm sort of like too little too late. Ghost of Tsushima already happened. It had its moment. You're late to the party. You know? Because I asked for Ghost of Tsushima perms, not because of the fact that like I specifically feel like I need to play this, but because I love the game and I'm buying it for myself as soon as it comes out, and I want an excuse to be able to play it on stream. Because it's such a pretty game. It's such a pretty game. And I think it is getting a sequel. I think I've told the story where the reason Days Gone, the video game, never got a sequel, the zombie game, is because of the fact that it was up against Ghost of Tsushima and some other third game at Sony for a sequel. So all three of them, 3 separate games, were told that there were only 2 sequels going around, and it was essentially going to be based off of sales numbers and critical reception over where the budget was going to be allocated for sequels. And that's the reason why, even though the game was a commercial and critical success, it never received a sequel, because of the fact that it didn't actually hit as good a numbers as Ghost of Tsushima and the other game, which I can't remember off the top of my head. So that's just a fun little gaming fact for everyone today. Is it already out on PC? It is. It is. Ghost of Tsushima is already out on PC. I really want to play it for everyone because of how pretty it is.
Your answers?
There we go. It makes sense. Yeah, it does. It does. But you know me. I have that like artistic bone where I'm like, everything should get a sequel that needs it or deserves it. Everything good should get, you know. It should everything I like should get sequels with unlimited funding.
Answer me.
Himiko, what are you telling me? You're telling me to do this. Right? I've been meaning to get really into Ghost of Tsushima when it comes back out again, because I have like the controller for it, the haptic controller with the stuff and the things, and oh, me with the Spider-Verse movies. Right? Did you see they cancelled the multiplayer Spider-Verse game? Did you see they did that? They cancelled the multiplayer Spider-Verse game? I like heartbroken.
It's just a part of the adventure.
They did. Yeah, they did. There was the I was unaware that, yeah, no, that was a thing. There was going to be, wait, did no one know this? I was mad. Wait. Yeah, they were making a 4-player Spider-Verse game where you and your friends could each be like a different Spider-Man from across the Spider-Verse, and the whole thing was you'd be able to bounce combos off each other and be able to swing around the city together, and you'd even be able to, if you were like swinging together, you'd be able to like swing in formation and like throw each other around corners and stuff while doing the traversal, and and they cancelled it because they were like, oh, we're like, we want to move into, I think it was like games as service or something like that, and I was like, how dare thee?
The measure of truth and falsehood.
We could have had an Avalon Spider-Verse for that. We could have.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
To be fair, it is like such a difficult time to find like games that are, that are good for like 5 people to play. Like, why'd there have to be 5 of us, you know? Can one of us hurry up and burn out already? Kidding.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr.
Sir. No, we always make that. No, we always make that joke behind the scenes with like the 5 of us. We're always like, damn, can someone hurry up and just like leave already? 4's the best number for multiplayer games. We always say that to each other. And I don't know why, but it always makes me cackle. Because we're like, okay. We always say that.
I have something for you.
I don't know. Something about that just tickles me. Just alternate going on holidays.
I'm asking questions.
It's like, alright, whose turn is it to be left out? One of us needs to be left out this week. Whose turn is it? To be fair, I did skip out on the Mario Kart collab because I didn't want to buy a Nintendo Switch. It was like, I didn't want to buy a Nintendo Switch in time for the Mario Kart collab because I just didn't have time, and I'm like, it's so, like, you know, it's a thing. But I think I have a point where there aren't, like, there aren't a huge number of 5-player games.
Beautiful tale.
Aww.
We had a difficult start.
Where's my Switch now? So, so my Nintendo Switch was in a storage locker in the UK that I didn't own, but someone else rented. And then, because they rented it there while I was traveling, it was somewhere in somewhere. And,
Sit back and relax. All amicacitors know their way around a star system.
I think the person who owned it defaulted on payments, so...
volunteered to help.
So I'm guessing that it's somewhere now, and they said they moved stuff out of it, but I don't know where it is. So it's somewhere. It was just a Lite though. It was a Nintendo Switch Lite, so it's gone with. I'm going to assume that the Nintendo Switch is gone with the wind, and that, you know, we'll just have to say R.I.P. my original Nintendo Switch, which, you know, fair enough. Nah, it's fine. I hadn't had the privilege of getting to use my Nintendo Switch for a few years now as well. So, you know, I was sort of just like, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Can we do... You know, I think we're going to do something cheeky. First of all, I don't know how people play this game with controller. Mouse and keyboard all the way. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. What we'll do is we'll quickly go to... It was nice to keep my hands busy, but I like having, you know, freedom of hands. Let's go with assignments. Coming soon to a storage. Right, I should have signed it. I should have signed a Zander Netherbrand. Zander Netherbrand signed Nintendo Switch. That would have been great. Absolutely phenomenal. A Zanny Switch. Travel log. Where's the simulated universe? There we go. We can grab some Stellar Jade while we've got the chance. Now we have Himiko. Playing Honkai Star Rail with one hand. Let's go. Oh, did we complete world? Oh, we completed the world. Oh, and we can get some free Stellar Jade. Yeah, sure. Recommended level 40. Well, that's good. We're all level 40. Let's initialize our characters. So obviously we are going to send in Clara, Himiko, Lynx, and Welt, and we'll launch the simulated Welt ratio. And we'll go with Elation, because Elation likes follow-up attacks. Imagine randomly finding your Oshi's Nintendo Switch in a random locker. I know I had Fire Emblem 3 Houses on there. Not my favorite Fire Emblem, but, you know, it was up there. My favorite Fire Emblem was... my favorite Fire Emblem game was Fates. And I think it was Fates Revelation? Because it was just a very fun game, and I really liked Corrin. Oh, shoot, at the beginning of turn. Clockwork Apple. Here we go. The best one was 13. Oh my god, Fates. Oh, and I heard it plush so bad. Wait. What are you? There you are. Oh, all the progress on Hades. Okay, I have a confession to make, everyone. Forgive me, Netherlings, for I have sinned. I've been playing Hades 2 off stream, and I've been really enjoying it. I've been really enjoying it, and I've been having a great time playing Hades 2 off stream. It's great, and I really, really like it. I really, really like Hades 2. And, like, I've been unlocking all of the weapons, and I've got really, really far. Nana! Oh! It's Nanook. It's Nanook. Look at him. You suddenly fall into the vortex. Looking up, you see their huge body obscuring the sky and the sun. There's also a huge open wound on their torso, from which golden blood flows. You tremble as their eyes glance at you. Immediately, the air heats up. The pain hits you hard. You realize this is the moment of death. Beep, beep, beep. Your consciousness has been cut off, reconnecting to the simulated universe. You were disconnected because you got killed by Nanook in an instant, Herta's voice rang in your ear. Nanook never met a 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 before, so it's understandable they don't know you. But I didn't expect them to attack you. It really hurts, Herta. It really hurts. Putting you back in. When a character's HP is lower than 50, their damage is increased by... Yeah, let's go. Destructive Flare. I love a good Destructive Flare. I love how Nanook literally saw us and was like, oh, I don't know you. Time to die. I love how he glances at us and we were dead. What a man. A creature, being, god. I don't even know. It refers to all of the gods as just anomalous they. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? This being just looked at us and decided we didn't need to live anymore. So good for us. It's like, you know what? I don't know you. You're a stranger. I think your existence should cease in this moment. Equivalent of why are you talking to me? Equivalent of the worst they can do is say no. Answer me. Confessing to Nanook and you say I like you over DMs, and then the next thing that happens is you get the notification that your DM has been screenshotted. After a character uses their ultimate, there's 70% chance of applied ice-based weakness to enemies. Follow-up attacks. Death by perception is Xianzhou. I mean, good taste. And then your phone explodes.
I have something for you.
I need to be brief.
Annihilate.
You won't get away.
Got the defense.
Left stream for a while, came back to Zanny roasting. Oh no, we're getting roasted by Nanook. Nanook looked at us and decided we needed to die, and I'm just like, oh, you know how it is. The worst they can do is say no. Ooh. I'm glad that notification only exists on Snapchat. I've never had a Snapchat. Oh, and this is random damage to enemies 3 to 5 times. Okay. I'm so glad that I never had a Snapchat. I feel like Snapchat was a cultural moment I missed out on, you know? Because I didn't get a Facebook until really late. Pixel World. Oh, it's Jim. Oh, we've had this before. It's Jimbu Rabbit. I mean, we get a free blessing, but we lose health, which is cool. We're gonna take whenever a character uses their skill ultimate attack on a frozen enemy, oh, we'll take this one because it gives us a shield if we're hurt, and we'll take an increase on. We'll take a defense thing. I'm not going to go through and read all of my build to you, but because I get really into like the little tiny grindy maniculi. Maniculi? Is that a word? Is maniculi a word?
Your answers?
Is that a word? Did I make up a word, or is that a real word?
You still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
Someone get on that. Someone get on that. Is that a game? Is that a name? Is that a thing? Did I make up a word, or did I just? Minutia? Minute? I don't know. You get what I mean. Pretty much. I get really into the tiny little details of how to make a build exactly. I think it's my inner D&D nerd that comes out, or my inner just my inner D&D nerd that just thrives whenever I get the chance to look at stats and figure out builds. It's nice. I made up a word. That's great. I love that. Whenever a character does anything with the following, it takes their energy regeneration by 28%. Perfect. But yes, it's kind of the reason I'm so excited for the stream with Rosco later on Friday. Friday. Because it's just getting the chance to just nerd out with my bro.
0 points.
To travel far away.
You know? It's just nice. It's nice. I'm so hyped for that. True. And I'm getting to make myself as well, which is good. I get to make myself, which is phenomenal. Because I have such an idea for how I'd like to make D&D character Zanny. Oh, it's a parasite. Love me some D&D. True. D&D is great. I love D&D. I'm such a TTRPG nerd. I'm so up on it. I very deeply am into TTRPGs.
Your answers?
D&D nerd, let's go. Love ya, love ya. No, it's so good. It's so very good. Vampire the Masquerade. Oh yeah, I used to DM that. I in like the super like least bragging way, but also kind of bragging way possible. If you know the TTRPG, I've probably DM'd it and I probably own it. I probably own it and I've probably DM'd it at some point. Definitely. Like I own and have played most of them. It's like my one bragging right. It's amazing. Are you into using figures and terrain as well? I mostly use digital stuff for that because I ended up it's cheaper. It's cheaper. Mage the Awakening, own it. Haven't played it, but own it and know how to run it. I was actually talking to 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 about Mage the Awakening the other night, actually, which is interesting. It's interesting you bring that up because he and I were actually both talking about that one to each other.
Here, try this. To travel.
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
My favorite TTRPG. Okay, my favorite TTRPG would probably be. There's a few tied for it. So, Sins is really good. It's a really good TTRPG, and if you're really into like overarching like lore and meta narratives, and it has like, it's like Final Fantasy with zombies. Have you heard of the Magical Girl TTRPG 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻? I haven't. That one I haven't heard of. You've got me on that one. I don't know if IRL's for D&D, but I'm too nervous to ask the guys at the TTRPG gaming store in town. Fair. I had to start with friends. I always start with friends. I can't. I always struggle to play with strangers. Always. Aftertaste damage. I love some aftertaste damage. Damage with enemy. There we go. You can still be a magical boy. Wonderful. I feel like I'd be a good magical boy. Upon entering battle, increase damage by every 100 cosmic fragments. But Sins is good. Vampire the Masquerade, but not 5th edition, but V20 edition. Really good, really up there. Even if it's broken tool shit. What else would there be? Probably Hunter. Hunter the Reckoning is really good. Hunter the Reckoning's nice. Hunter the Reckoning is like... I love how, like, I don't know, underdog. It feels really nice. And I'd say like Rogue Trader, strangely. Rogue Trader's strangely good. That one's good just because of the fact that I love the planet design matrix on that. Just a good engine matrix is so nice. Oh, and Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon has like a combat system that's sexy. Like it has a very sexy combat system, which I just love. I love a game with a good combat system. Because the whole thing is it's based around you roll initiative and then you bid the number of the numbers on the dice you roll for each action as the turn goes through. So you're kind of outbidding the other players and also the enemies, and it's such a nice one. It's a sexy combo. It's a very sexy combo. It's such a good idea. But yes, that's me having my little. That's me going on my little niche interest ramble.
Still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Oh, Werewolf the Apocalypse. Oh, Werewolf is good. Werewolf is good. I've never played it personally, but I've watched some people play it. I have a couple of friends that swear by it. Absolutely swear by it.
I'm asking questions. A test.
Oh. Oh, this is so insanely powerful. I love this. TTRPG yap stream when? Probably this Friday with Rosco. We're probably going to end up yapping about TTRPGs, I bet. Oh, okay. Just so anyone who cares about the minutiae of this. We've tipped really hard into follow-up damage and aftertaste. And we've tried to make it so that whenever we encounter any enemy, if they try and fight us, as long as we get one follow-up attack off on them, we pretty much win. And because we can do that, that happens, where there's just an explosion of light.
Your answers?
Commencing research. Here, try
Go.
Thanks. I want to protect everyone too.
There we go. Yapping nice. RuneScape. RuneScape. Goodness, RuneScape. That's a game. I've never played RuneScape. I used to have a friend that that swore by RuneScape. He was devoted to that game, you know. He'd tell me all about it with drop trading, illegal drop trading circuits, and turning around and agreeing to be someone's meow meow RuneScape kitten in exchange for armor or something like that, you know. The equivalent of being a Discord kitten back in the early 2000s.
Answer me.
You won't get away.
Stay back, Clara.
Time for an over.
Hello, hello. Yeah, no, you could be like there was a whole hustle where you on RuneScape back in the day where you could pay for someone to be your RuneScape girlfriend. That was a whole thing. All the cat boys from back in those days have become cat men.
You won't get away.
I have something for you. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
Taking the shot in the dark.
I'm no exception.
Brendan, no. I'm realizing there's so much stuff that was like before my time in the human world. It's so endearing.
I need to be brave.
Alright, hit him, Clara.
I have something.
Your answers?
Ideal. There's always Discord kittens and Valerie datas. It comes with the times. True. It's always been out there. It's always been out there. If you remember when Mary and I had our collab ages and ages back, when this was... Okay, so now that he's gone, I can actually say Mary was like was the actual first ever VTuber I watched. And the fact that Mary was my first ever collab in VTubing that wasn't one of my gen mates was such a full circle moment for me. It was such a full circle moment for me. I was trying so hard to hold it together that entire collab. I was like, we're colleagues now, don't freak out. We're colleagues now, don't freak out. We're colleagues now, everything's chill. You can have your High School Musical moment once everyone's gone home, all right?
You won't get away.
0 points.
Right? It was. The fact that, like, our meeting was so serendipitous as well was really interesting. Like, the fact that Mary and I met under such chance circumstances is something that I'm very thankful for. And the fact that, like, the only reason that Mary and I actually ended up collabing was because someone offhandedly in one of his streams was like, oh, I just came here from watching you appear in one of Zander's VODs or something like that. And that cued, like, Mary to start talking, and that was how we started bantering and throwing random insults at one another on our streams. And that's what turned it into, like, an actual us knowing each other thing. And I'm like, this was sweet. This was a full circle moment. This was lovely, you know? It was such a good feeling. It was such a nice feeling.
Need I teach someone a lesson?
Yeah, it made me. It was wholesome. It was such wholesomeness. The chemistry is amazing. I do just really like Mary's just someone where I feel like he has really strong chemistry and can bounce really well off of anyone. That's just my humble opinion. But he's just so good. The British cosplayer moment. You know, I feel like one of these days the way I talk is going to get me in trouble. But today's not that day, and I don't think it's going to be tomorrow either. So I'm going to just try and enjoy. How do y'all get other VTubers to want to look in your direction like that? I feel like I'm avoided like the plague. I mean, part of me thinks it's, how do I do it? I don't know. I didn't do anything special for anything to happen. I just sort of existed and vibed. And it's also the whole thing where, like, your personality kind of, okay, so this is me going a little bit esoteric here, but let's go with it, okay? I feel like a huge part of, like, life these days is trying to find your tribe, you know? A very wise man once told me, Zander, life is about trying to find your tribe. And when you do, you'll know. And we just got our ass handed to us by this boss. But it's definitely a thing where you kind of exist in the universe, and I be doing jumping jacks and backflips begging for a single friend. Well, there you go. There you go. That's your problem. You're doing jumping jacks and backflips. Don't do jumping jacks and backflips. Exist. Be you. Be yourself. Just, if you're struggling to find a friend, you don't need to go above and beyond. You feel comfortable in your own skin. Feel comfortable with being yourself and being who you are. And, you know, when you do that and stop overthinking and worrying that you do need to put those jumping jacks and backflips in, you'll find that weirdly things slot into place. That's my advice anyway. I still find it really difficult to turn around and you know, do the networking, but I figure it out one way or another. Sometimes I just turn around and yell insults at other VTubers, and then they're like, cool, we're friends now. Sometimes that's my networking strategy. Yell insults at VTubers and be like, we're friends. I feel like that's happened a disproportionate amount of times. There we go. Sorry, I was busy turning around and telling everyone how to go be a VTuber. There we go. That, and a lot of the time it's by chance, you know. I think for me, I found that I really vibe. I think, Zander. Zander, not Zander.
Zander 1 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Genius Society member 1. I hung up his portrait purely out of respect. Without him, there would be no Genius Society today. Frankly, I don't know what he has achieved. None of his books and inventions have survived. But there's gotta be a place for the founder of the society, right?
Zander? Zander, Polka, Aiden, Elias, 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽, 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽. That just sounds like a spicy Avalon server. 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽. You guys joined the 𝓱𝓸𝓼 server.
Ready to squander the remainder of your day.
All right, let's buy some jade. All right, we got a special Star Pass ticket. And I think, do we have? We've got 3. We've got 3. How are we doing in terms of embers as well? When do we get more embers? Oh, we get 2 days and 8 hours till we get more embers. Okay. This was why I wanted to hold off, because I wanted to use that to buy more members. But here we go. We're doing pulls. 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 We're doing pulls in the warp. So we're back in the mine. Got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. We're doing pulls in the warp, baby. All right, baby. All right. If I just talk to you really, really sweetly. If I talk to you really, really sweetly, will you give me a purple or gold? Will you give me a gold? Will you give me Boothill? Will you give me that metal cowboy? Will you give me the metal cowboy? Will you do it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Not the one. Alright, that's the first one. Don't worry. Don't worry. Something's gonna happen. Also, I saw what that was my first time seeing like the holographic thing on a ticket at the start of the stream. Because I've got 5 stars before, but I never noticed the holographic thing before. And now someone's pointed out to me, I know what we're talking about, so I can see whether or not we're holographic. So I get what you mean. You see like the light sort of bounce, like it almost doubles in the light. Hey, Tay, thank you for the super luck dayo. Let's go, luck dayo. Oh, goodness. Okay, so those were our 3 pulls. What do we have in the warp in terms of these? Oh, we've got a spare one of these tickets lying around. Purple. This is purple. It's blue. Oh, Zeo Cruz, thank you for the super. May the pulls be ever in your favor. They will be. They will be. They will be. We get knocked down, but we get up again. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. I have a clear and present idea of what we're going to do. Also, all I'm seeing is more and more evidence to my theory that 𝓸𝓾's actually evil. I don't know if anyone in the chat has heard my theory on this before, right? But my theory is, well, not evil, but like she's essentially she's not a person. So if you look, right, you've heard my theory. If you have heard my theory, then you get to hear it again. But I'm going to say it in a more refined and educated way now. My theory is that 𝓸𝓾 pursued the theory of transhumanism, which is the idea that you can or your consciousness can succeed your physical body, and that she has uploaded her consciousness to the station itself, and that by uploading her consciousness to the station itself, because she never leaves the station at any point during the story, she's always here, right? The only thing that happens is her dolls leave, her physical manifestations, which she's already admitted, the dolls don't contain all of her consciousness. The dolls only ever are like subroutines, and they can act semi-independently of her. So my theory is that 𝓱𝓸 uploaded her mind into the station at some point in order to achieve immortality as part of the Genius Collective, and then is making use of the fact that she is now immortal by using the dolls to carry out her whims and do all of the work for her. And that her pursuit of immortality has caused essentially the space station to prosper like it has. Because all of the dolls go out and do what she wants them to do, right? Like, she never needs to actually do anything. The dolls just do what she commands, right? And because, think of her, she's a genius. She wants to work on her research all the time. It would be simpler for her to just implant a little bit of her consciousness or like split off a sub-processor to deal with a doll, right, into one of their consciousnesses, instead of actually having to like go out and deal with things herself. So meanwhile, she can be doing whatever supercomputers that used to be, or people that used to be, or supercomputers that used to be people do, and I don't know, calculate denominations of pi, or prime numbers or something, but you understand my point. She can hit the 3.1415 as long as she wants, but that's my belief. I think that she doesn't have a physical body, and there's a reason we haven't seen it. I choose you. Sci-fi hive mind via downloaded consciousness, right? I feel like that's a big brain theory. Hello to those just joining. I feel like that's my little theory about 𝓱𝓸, because I feel like that it would make sense for them to pull that twist. Isn't her real body in her office? No, that's a doll as well. We never see the actual physical version of 𝓱𝓸. They're always dolls that we see. They're always remote control dolls. Never the physical version of 𝓱𝓸. She says she's in her office, but it's just another doll. And even at the very beginning of the actual story, when we're talking about 𝓱𝓸, they always say, oh, well, I suppose Kafka even says, isn't she close to 100? Though I suppose she could. She could age backwards if she wanted to. Like it's a doll. You can see the joints in the office. She's still a doll.
Well, shouldn't be a hindrance to the pursuit of truth.
So yes, that's my That's my one little angry man or man yells at clouds theory. That's my strange incubi yells at clouds theory. She said the doll's the younger version of herself, so we haven't seen the true self yet. I don't think there's a true self to see. I think her mind's in the station. Because think about it this way as well. She's a genius. 𝓱𝓸's very clearly a genius. But how is she controlling dozens of dolls across the station simultaneously to the point where all of them are able to interact as if they're a real person? I think that her original body, because of how old she is, has turned to dust, and she uploaded her mind into the station, and the dolls are just the physical manifestation of her will. Like, yeah, she's a glorified flash drive. Keep her in a dongle. Plug her into my laptop. See if she can boost my processor. I know I have some memory issues on 𝓂𝓻 occasionally. That's what I name my PC. It's called 𝓂𝓻. And because I said it, I named it ironically one day, and I was like, well, it's stuck now.
Allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls
You named your PC 𝓂𝓻? Yeah.
Which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven
Well, okay.
is governed by the
I wanted to name my PC because I like naming things that I own, right? And I wanted to name it something, but I wanted to name it something kind of ironic. So I thought that naming it like 𝓂𝓻 would be kind of funny, you know?
Involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway,
Also, I've got a bunch of stickers on the side. Oh, I wonder if I can... I wonder if Mane-san would let me post a picture of the stickers that are on the side of my PC. I have like the side of it covered in stickers. I have. Let me tell you about the stickers I've got on the side of my PC. I have.
Let's hurry. We haven't got much time.
I have 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 on the side of my PC. I have 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 there. I have Rei Ayanami from Evangelion, except it's like an image where she's photoshopped sat next to Juice WRLD, and she's holding like a big pile of cash. I have where is it? I have Morgana from Persona 5 on there.
Make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured.
Oh, I have 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 several times from Evangelion. I also have him and Shinji's Catboys on there.
First, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
I have. Where else is that?
Very well.
Oh, I have. I'm looking down now. I have the Catboy collection. Like I have a thing on the side like Catboy collection organization or Catboy containment organization, and it has like a little thing to scan if you need a Catboy collection. So this is a Catboy collection unit.
I can't keep up with her.
Oh, and of course I have a.
I've spent too long on the bench.
I have one thing I can't mention on there.
We can expect a
I have one thing I can't mention on stream on there. Otherwise my mods will kill me. But it's not like lewd or anything. It's just very memey. It's very memey. It's very memey.
Not so fast. I need to give you two a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
Oh, Skizen. Missed yesterday's broadcast, but happy 2 months, Zanny. Netherlings are growing. Netherlings are growing, and I love to see them here for it. It's not actually lewd. I have nothing lewd stuck to my PC. It's all just stuff about Catboys and Evangelion. And it's Catboys, Evangelion, and 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻.
Better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us.
I need to buy more stickers.
To the Xianzhou now?
This is one of the reasons I love
Redbubble.
Redbubble.
That the incident is related to 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Catboys in Mecha, very on brand, right? I love Catboys in Mecha.
Or get something wrong, I just know it.
I absolutely adore Catboys in Mecha. They're great. I should feel offended. No Loveless.
Don't worry, we'll find a way through.
No Serena. So I'm actually going to take sticker ideas. I might take sticker ideas on Twitter. I need to post the confession stream link as well. Not link, the confession stream thing. What am I doing tomorrow? What's on my schedule for tomorrow, actually? Wait a minute. What do I have on my schedule for tomorrow? Oh, Little Guardsman. Oh, yeah, it's the start of the new month. Oh, it's Little Guardsman and Frederick. Oh, yes, I get to do 2 things. I didn't forget Frederick, I swear. I love Frederick. Little Guardsman. Netherling sticker. I would love a Netherling sticker. I would absolutely love Netherling stickers. I think Netherling stickers would be really good. I think Netherling stickers, more Catboys, more Evangelion. See, the seller doesn't even sell some of the stickers that I bought anymore. Which is, you know, which is a shame. Because I tried to, like, hunt down more. Because if I get a new... Because I'm debating getting a new PC at some point in the future. I'm debating it. I'm not, like, 1,000,000% sold on it. But I think that when I move, I might get a new PC. Because, you know, fresh time, fresh start, and all that, you know. Plus shinier graphics cards, and I'd have to rebuild the little Zander thing. I'd have to rebuild some of the display stuff, but you know, I reckon it would be easy enough, you know. New canvas for stickers. True, true.
Oh, you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is your fan letterbox still
Madame
open?
Yukong
We could
is
send
expecting you.
stickers. I'll have to ask.
Are
I
you
think.
not coming?
I've brought
think
the
it
Madame
is.
Master up to speed. It's over to you now.
My Gremlin collection items, plushies. Do any of you collect things? Actually, that's a really good question. That's a really good question. Do any of you like collect things? Do you have like little knickknacks that you collect? Because I have things that I collect, but that's just because I'm a little obsessive.
Deal with this mess. Greetings, guests from the Astral Express.
Enamel
Jing Yuan has
pins,
informed me of the purpose of
art
your
supplies,
visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities.
stickers and books, stickers and
But
books.
since you know about the 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 and have stated that you want to help the Luofu, I thought I should at least meet you in
Oh.
person and politely decline your proposal.
Don't collect anything. Dolls, cat-themed manga.
The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 is. It's more than
Merch,
capable of
merch,
handling
notebooks.
it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to
Knives.
spare. Outsider help
Knives,
is not
hot.
needed on this occasion.
Art supplies.
You are guests.
Photos. That's a good
There is
one.
no reason for this matter to concern you.
VTuber merch.
Am I
Earrings.
making myself clear?
From what we've gathered, the influence of the 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 can still be contained.
Lots of it. Right? I'm seeing how many
If
collectors there are.
located
This
in
is
time
interesting.
and contain it, it's possible
Merch. I
that
used to
we can
collect
restore
K-pop
any
albums.
space and
Knives,
any
K-pop
individuals
albums.
affected by the corrosion.
Fencing swords and rings.
We have experience in preventing 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is
Hand
no need for
sanitizer
Astral Express to
and
get involved.
chapstick.
I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
Neandroids? Oh,
But
Oh, Nendoroid.
Mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they
Nendoroids.
can handle it, we're wasting
Nendoroids.
our breath.
Neandroids. I was like, what are Neandroids? Are they like cyborg cat boys?
Huh?
Neandroids?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Where do you keep them? In your
It's only
basement?
been a few days since the presence of a 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 was detected on the Luofu. 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻
Is there
has
a...
been under full
Now that's a
lockdown.
VTuber design.
No one has been permitted
Zanny Beam! Hello. Why, hello, Rudy. Zanny Beam.
And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻?
Thank you for the members
I
and
acquired
happy
the
1 month.
access history of 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻.
Plants? Yeah,
Not long ago,
Neandroids. You know,
someone
like,
hacked into the system and
I was
opened
thinking
the
like
Jade Gate before guiding you, the
androids,
Astral
but
Express, into our territory.
Zanny Beam?
The hacker was
What?
skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻.
Why am I getting Zannied?
What say you in your defense?
I would 100% collect cyborg cat. Is that not a VTuber design? I think that would be a fantastic VTuber design. I think that would be a like a cyborg cat
Forbidden from
boy.
leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Yeah, like cat boy androids.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
Hey, Jing Yuan, it's the boy.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 hunters. They are mortal enemies.
Third wave Zanny. Third wave Zanny.
Apologies for
Oh, they
interrupting
should
your
just get me
meeting.
to design the third wave.
My
I'd do so
name is
good.
Jing Yuan. I'm the general of the Cloud Knights.
I
on
would
the
do
Luofu.
so phenomenally.
General, this is an internal affair for the Luofu.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 on the Luofu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue.
Crazy.
This is a Xianzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to handle it.
That's crazy. You know, this
Of
guy sounds just
course,
like a VTuber. That's
It would
crazy.
be inappropriate of me to let you return with something to show for it. While I cannot
Astral,
accept
thank you for the
your
gifted
help with
member.
regard
Thank
to
you,
the
thank you.
𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes
Right?
it.
It's so weird.
Such that it is often close to my thoughts.
No.
How delightful to come
A
face
voice
to
actor
face
would
with
never
its
be so
master.
cringe just to be a VTuber. Are you really a general?
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is?
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 hunters a few days ago.
Yeah, there's no
who goes by the
way.
name of Blade. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka.
The roast.
I have some knowledge
The
of
ro
your
Listen, I can
relationship
make
with the
fun of
𝓂𝓸𝓾
everything, myself included.
The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people.
Listen,
whose valiant deeds are lauded
if you
across
can't
the
laugh at
universe.
yourself, you know, what are you
Must have been
doing?
a misunderstanding. As such,
there we go.
I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the 𝓂𝓸𝓾 hunters to sow dissent between us.
Oh. That's right, we've
We
been
can
framed.
handle the 𝓂𝓸𝓾, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. And is
You
this
put the image of Catboy Boothill into my head. Now you're thinking about that too. You're welcome. Mooney, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. That was great. Thank you for sharing and thank you for the super. Both are appreciated, really. Both are really
You are
appreciated.
hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Luofu. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the 𝓂𝓸𝓾 hunters, and help us understand their connection to the 𝓂𝓸𝓾 burst.
I think I'd make a good Catboy.
What
I think
say
I'd make
you,
a good Catboy. I've already got a tail
astral
for it.
guest?
What do you think?
We don't really have a choice.
Of course you do. You can be strangers and simply walk away. But I feel you wish to help the Xianzhou. The Luofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you.
You already do. You have
Our
Catboy
best
assets.
personnel
True. I
to
do have the
aid you in
Catboy
your search.
assets. I do. I forgot about
there's
those for a
anything
hot
the Sky
second.
Faring
Well, I didn't
Commission
forget
or
about them.
the
I know I
government
had them,
can
but I
do
mean
for
like,
you during your stay.
you know, full
Don't
Catboy.
hesitate to make it known.
Shall I put on my ears? Good. Let's put on my ears. Where are my ears? Here we go. Let me put on my ears really quick. Where are my ears? Give me a second. I'm going to put on my ears. Where are they? Where did I put my ears? Here we go. There we are. Here. There we are. Let me just shrink them a little bit. There we go. And then can I dot them there? Good. There. Haha. There we go. Ignore the little bit of flyaway. There we are. Perfect. Haha. Nyanda makes his glorious return. Exactly. This was exactly what was needed on stream. Nyahaha.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan.
There we go. Perfect. This is the exact kind of thing that's needed.
I don't know about strange, but my gut tells me something is off.
You remember? Indeed. You were gifted a member a moment ago. I believe it was.
A minor detail, but
I believe it was Asquith that dropped the member on you. I believe Asquith sniped you with a membership.
Already captured a 𝓂𝓸𝓾 hunter. Why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the 𝓂𝓸𝓾 disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a 𝓂𝓸𝓾 hunter?
Let's see. Could Blade have escaped?
Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore,
honestly, you've kind of got perfect timing on that because I'm doing an ASMR this, so I'm doing a cozy ASMR and I had so many ideas for it. I'm actually going to like start doing a little bit of wind down soon so I can talk about it. But I had such a good idea for it.
Now that we figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Because it's not like, because my previous one was like kind of super cinematic and I with like a load of sound design and I loved doing that. I love doing that. Actually, that's where I want to take them in the future. But I also want to blend them between like cozy and I want to blend them between like casual and also like more cinematic. I like the blend, you know. I think that works, you know, very, very cozy. I want to say like cottagecore, as it were. Like very cottagecore feeling. The last one was so good. Yes, it took me like a little bit with all the production. I want my next one, not the one this Sunday, but the one next week. I want the one next week to be like the last one I did that was like a little bit more cinematic and like theatrical. The one this Sunday is like cozy design. This one's cozy, cozy.
For them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon.
I've yet to watch the last one, but I will do it. It's really good. The last one was my best one ever.
Need a general to take the blame.
Like I think I've mentioned how critical I am of my own ASMR. You all know that. I've pulled like I pulled down an ASMR after I did it because I didn't think the quality was like quite enough, even though everyone was like, it's fine, it's totally good. I'm very judgy of my ASMR quality. So
I can understand.
This one, when I say it's the closest thing to perfection I've done, it's up there for me. I treasure the one that I did. I actually downloaded it I downloaded it and saved it to my computer so I'd never lose it because of how close to like idealism it was. It was one of my.
Yes.
I'm proud of it.
I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands.
I know. It's a big statement. I'm a very hardcore perfectionist. And it's a horrible curse. But when I get it just right, and it's one of the best ones it is the best one I've done.
General, Diviner Fu wants the general's position for herself.
I'm just proud of it, and I need to keep it. You know, I want to keep it and put it in a glass case, and then point at people who come into my home and say, "Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!"
When she's achieved a better balance.
And then I'll eventually love it so much that I grow to hate it, like every artist.
Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people, especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
What a coincidence, that's what I'm going to do with my standee. We're glad that we wouldn't be happy with that hash that makes us. Aw, thank you. No, I'm really happy with this one. Really happy. And I'm hoping that, you know, the cozy one that I do should be good. And then next week, big SFX and background sounds, and I love it.
As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stelleron.
Do we have?
How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those two Stelleron hunters before Diviner Fu.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us.
Oh, I know, I'm terrible.
The stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yangqing...
He's already gone. He's already gone.
I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
Aww. Poor guy. All right. On that note, I think we should just Zatsu for a little bit to wind down today's stream. It's been really lovely. I've a bit unexpected getting to play Star Rail with everyone. I was trying to fix Wuthering Waves during the stream. I think the files corrupted when I tried to boot them. That would be my guess, because I did an uninstall and then a reinstall, and I think I'm going to have to scrub WUWA off of my... I think I'm going to have to scrub WUWA off of the PC and then try and re-go from there. My guess is it got a little corrupted, but oh well, these things happen. It wasn't what was planned, but you know what? Those who are addicted to plans are lost when forced to act on spontaneity. So I like the fact that I've never had a plan to begin with, which I think is wonderful. So let's go. All in all, though, I think it was really great, and obviously thank you all for coming out. What do we think of, well, I dare say, Star Rail so far? I like Star Rail so far. I think that getting off of Belobog was something I needed to do. Getting off of Belobog was, like, so necessary. Belobog is a place. It's a place. I have to admit, I wouldn't go on vacation in Belobog. Don't love Belobog. Bit cold. I'm kind of a lover of more autumn weather. Autumn weather is far more my speed, my time, my place, my existence. I do love a bit of autumn weather, but Belobog far too cold for me. I do hope that today was cozy. I did have to go a little bit off plan, but I'm hoping that in future, you know, we might get another chance to have a run at Wuthering Waves. I hope so, and if not, then you know what? You can't be the Genshin. You can't be the Genshin killer if you can't even get your game to boot. So let's count that as a blessing. That's what I'm gonna take away from that. You can't be the Genshin killer if your game doesn't boot. You gotta buy a ticket to win the lottery, as it were. So, with that in mind, I'm hoping that I can get deeper. I definitely hope that I can get deeper into the story of Honkai. Definitely. I feel like we're scratching the surface, and I think that it's a classic thing of Yoho games where it takes not like the first planet, but it takes like the first couple of planets or first couple of major things for the story to actually start getting rolling, as it were. And I think that hoping to maybe see a little bit more, getting to see a little bit of Kafka, seeing maybe things starting to pick up would be really cool, really, really cool. At the same time as well, you know, I would absolutely adore getting to see more of Blade. Blade just seems like a good character. This is actually near the furthest point that I've made in this game. This planet. And oh, Party Princess Sassy Simones, thank you for the super. Be sure to check out Glittering Hearts. I will. I for sure will. I'm always up for TTRPG recommendations. After all, I have my extensive library. of TTRPG things, and I do really just love them. I think it's probably one of my favorite things that I own, just because of the fact that it just feels nice to have, you know, it feels nice to have the whole TTRPG collection. It's a comfort thing. I think that's probably that's what I like to collect. And it probably stems back to like discovering what D&D was as a child and not having anyone to play it with, but still wanting to possess it, you know. So it's definitely a comfort thing for me. I love having the physical books. I love having the PDFs. I like having them, whether it's the feeling of having something that I can play with my friends in my hands, or just getting to it. It's part of like an active service thing as well, where when I run a campaign, I'm able to feel like I'm giving my friends an adventure or something that's fun for them. You know, it's part of the experience, and I'm getting to gift them an experience that they wouldn't be able to have otherwise. That I guess sits in that really sweet place for me. It sits in somewhere that I really enjoy. So I definitely feel that. I definitely have that sort of I suppose, mentality towards it. I kind of don't want your stream to end. Hey, don't you worry your own little head about it, okay? I'll be back tomorrow, and I'm sure there's at least a VOD or two to catch up on. Definitely at least a VOD or two to catch up on, okay? There's some really good stuff that I've done. And also, okay, next week, I'm going to be doing some stuff as well. Okay, I've got some cool things. I'm hanging out with Omi next week. We're baking together. I'm going to see if we can get Wuthering Waves up and going next week. I'll see if I can get some more perms for things next week as well. We can do more games. We can do more stuff. We'll do another Zatsu next week. That'll be delightful. We'll have fun. There'll be more horror. Don't worry. I'll be back. I'll be back very soon. It's not even next week. I've still got like a few days more to go. We've still got some great fodder on the menu actually for this week. We've got Little Guardsman tomorrow, story time with 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻, Incubus judges your sins, which is lovely. Love that one. Saturday, the gallery thing. Route 96 as well for everyone. Route 96 is a great game. If you feel like just seeing something really story driven and really fun, that's phenomenal. Phenomenal. And you know, I'm already starting to get a decent idea of what next. Oh, and I've got the Rosco thing as well. I've got the Rosco thing as well on Friday. So you know what? You're not getting rid of me that easily. I'm going to be everywhere. Everywhere. You're not going to be able to lose me. I'm going to be undeniable. I'm going to be non-stop. I'm going to be everywhere. Just everywhere. But I'm hoping that we can go have some fun, at least, you know, for the rest of the week. Do our thing, as it were. He's also a stalker confirmed? No, I'm just devoted, okay? I don't believe in quitting. I work very, very hard. I don't believe in quitting. I just work very, very hard. That's about it. It's a lot of effort to be as devoted to the Netherlings as I am, so I take it very, very seriously, right? I'll be posting the link to the Incubus Judges Your Sins, actually, shortly after this stream, so do be ready. Do have your sins, your sinful little secrets ready to confess, and I will judge you on forgiveness or the other one on stream. And of course, I look forward to seeing you all then. So, until the next, I've been Zander Netherbrand. You've been my amazing Netherlings. And do drop a like on the stream if you enjoyed. And if you're new here, consider dropping me maybe a little subscribble. I would be much appreciative. It does help out Club Netherbrand. And of course, until the next, goodbye for now, my sweet Netherlings. I will see you all sooner than you think. Bye-bye. Mwah.